Good morning, y'all. Welcome back. Today, I did not feel like talking. It was the morning, and I just was like, I'm just not doing it. I can't do it. I'm going to have to do a voiceover because I just don't feel like it. I am not awake enough to be speaking. So here I am making 2 loaves of the Amish white bread recipe, but I was using the freshly milled flour that I milled up the day before, and then I ran out. And I didn't have enough, which I thought I did, but I did not. So lesson learned there. So I'm adding a little bit of this gluten-free flour, and let me tell y'all, it was a mess. And yes, I know I shouldn't have, but it was like 6 something in the morning, and I wasn't trying to run the mill and wake up the kids, because that thing is loud. If it would have been later in the day, I would have milled some more fresh flour, but it wasn't. It was still very early. Everybody was asleep. And I was like, what am I going to do? Because it's already sitting in here. Like, I felt like I had no choice. So, yeah, it wasn't the best. Wasn't the best idea. And I knew that going in, but I also knew if I didn't try, then it would be wasted. And it was just, yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you about it in a few minutes. I know I get on here and talk about it. And, yeah. I need to find a new recipe. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, and I am pretty sure that bread is going to be a fail. Let me tell you what. If you watched yesterday's video, I milled some freshly milled flour so I could make bread for today. I didn't mill enough. And I didn't want to add regular flour because I'm trying to see if freshly milled flour will be okay for Layla. So I added some gluten-free flour, I know that's not what you use for yeasted recipes. Like, I know you have to do like all this crazy stuff, but I was like, I only need a little tiny bit of it. Let me see if I can add just a little bit, since the majority of it is freshly milled. Well, I don't think it's gonna work at all. Nothing. So I feel like I just wasted all of that stuff. But maybe we can turn it into breadcrumbs or something. Croutons, I don't know. It's probably not going to be like fresh bread though. So today I am taking the kids on a surprise to the movies. So we are going to the dollar movies on Tuesdays. Older movies are $1, so we're going to that. And I actually had some Apple Cash, so I paid for it with that. So basically, I didn't pay out of pocket at all for it. I got our tickets, I got our popcorn, which was 50% off. So, and I didn't have to pay for anything, which was nice. And I got us a couple other, a couple other tickets for other movies, and I didn't have to pay for any of it. So, this will be exciting though. The kids have never, the little 3, never once gone to the movies. And they still don't know where we're going. So I'm going to keep it a surprise until we get there. I'm excited to take them. So my friend's going, she's going to meet me there, and we're going to have a good time. They're going to see Despicable Me 3 today. So they will enjoy that. Layla loves the Minions, and hopefully she can sit through it. She's the only one I'm worried about, like, making it through the whole movie. We got to pick our seats, and I picked the back section, but the front row, like where there's the walkway, the aisle, because I wanted her to be able to like get up if she needs to. I'm not going to encourage it. If she needs to, at least there's a little bit of space. So we're going to go. It starts at 11, so we're going to go leave here like a little before 10:30, get there, get our popcorn, and get in and get our seats. So yeah, it's going to be fun today. So that's why we're going to do a crock pot meal. Before we leave, I'm going to throw the country ribs into the crock pot. If you saw yesterday's video, I'm just basing this off of yesterday's video, like assuming that you watched it, because I'm kind of referring back to things that I did. So, but if you didn't watch yesterday's video, then you're like, what are you talking about? I said yesterday that today was going to be a crock pot meal because we'd be gone. So that's why. Also, I'm on a mission to get my life back together, get it in order. I feel like Maybe it's just because it's summer. I feel like I never know what's going on with meals anymore because I've always meal planned, but you know what I'm doing now, just pulling things out of the freezer. And I feel like that has my whole life in disarray because I am like so used to sticking to a straight schedule. That's how Jolene plays. She plays very growly. She's very mouthy. She's not being mean. That's just how she plays. I know she sounds like it, but she's not. They're running around playing together, her and Buster. Anyway, what was I even saying? Oh, yeah, the meal plan. Like, I just feel like I never know what's going on for meals. I never know what in the world is happening. So I'm trying to figure it out. I need to I don't even know. I didn't know what was for breakfast this morning. And Layla asked for cereal, so I gave her some gluten-free granola. Wilder's awake. The girls are still sleeping. So I don't know what I'm going to make for breakfast. I have no clue. And when I don't know what my meals are, I feel like it throws my whole life out of whack because I feel like my whole day is focused on, not my whole day, but I feel like a majority of my day is spent on meals and cooking. And so when I don't know what's going on, I feel like, okay, well at breakfast, I don't know what's going on. And then again at lunch, I don't know what's going on. And then again at snack or dinner, I don't know what's going on. And so basically all day, I feel like I don't know what's going on, even though I know what's going on the rest of the day, just not with meals. But it's this whole thing that goes on all day long. So, also been waking up and working out again. It's been a while since I've done that, but I've been doing it for the past, let's see, I did it Friday, Saturday, I did it Sunday, and I did it again yesterday and today. So that's good. I was waking up at 5 o'clock, what is it, almost a year ago, every morning, waking up, exercising, and then doing my Bible and devotional. So I've been trying to get back on track with that and do it. I think summertime just makes it hard. That's no excuse for the other months that I miss, but I feel like summertime makes just everything out of place and everything's in disarray. But I don't like that because it makes me feel so scatterbrained all the time. I have been rambling forever. I know, but I'm just trying to word vomit my thoughts because if someone else is like me, like, how do you get your life back together? I don't know. But anyway, so I need to either meal plan or I need to come up with a list of ideas other than just throwing up chicken, whatever. I need to throw up some breakfast ideas, something, because I've got to figure this out to feel a little bit less scatterbrained and more in control of some things during the day. But anyway, I'm really excited to take the kids to the movies. I think they're going to have a really good time. I can't wait to see their faces when we pull up to the movie theater. They're going to have so much fun. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about these at all. So these are what we're going to have for dinner. Just pork country style ribs. So I'm going to get both packs in here and then we'll work on how we're going to do them. Ooh, man, these things have been defrosting. They defrosted a little bit out on the counter last night and then in the fridge all night and all morning, and they are still so cold and frozen. Oh my gosh. Whew. Wow. My hands are freezing. Anyway, we're going to put a little bit of red jalapeno garlic on here. Some of the smoky dry rub. And some of this cowboy seasoning. Some honey barbecue sauce. Okay, good. So I'm just gonna cook these on low for, I'm gonna check at 6 hours. home from our first movie experience. So we got to see Despicable Me 3 and the kids were so excited and our friends sat with us, so it was great. So now everybody's hungry. It is 1:30, so we're gonna make some sandwiches. We're just gonna make some pepperoni and lettuce. Do you want a ham?
No, man.
You don't want a sandwich?
I'm so full.
Okay, Ashley doesn't want anything. So, I don't know. I'm gonna make Layla and Wilder a sandwich. Can you ask Everly if she wants one? She probably doesn't. She doesn't really do sandwiches. Unless it's peanut butter and jelly. What does she want? Peanut butter and jelly. I don't think it's done. I don't think it's good. Yeah, I don't know about that. We're gonna use gluten-free bread because that's all I got. So Layla has pepperoni and mayonnaise and chips. Wilder has pepperoni, lettuce, and mayonnaise and chips. And Everly has peanut butter and jelly and chips. And now Ashlyn's saying she thinks she wants a grilled cheese. These ribs smell fantastic. Okay, guys. I was gonna do like potato salad and, you know, dice them up, put them in here, put some eggs in here, and make a nice potato salad. But I'm going the easy way out, you guys. And we're just gonna have baked potatoes. That's just all we're gonna have. It's hot. I don't feel like doing this. There's no thing on there. Wow, that could have been bad. I threw this in the dishwasher last night and I forgot until I just went to close it. I had taken the ring off and thrown it all in the dishwasher. But anyway, this is just gonna be easier. So I'm gonna throw these in here and then I'm gonna get to washing the dishes. Earlier this morning, I think I filmed it. I was descaling our coffee pot because that was much needed. And I finally got some descaling stuff because the last time I tried to just use vinegar, it didn't work very well. So I was like, you know what? I've always used vinegar. I've never actually bought the descaler. So I bought it this time. It worked. It did really well. The machine had stopped working on this side, like this side worked, but I guess this side had a clog, which is why it was telling me to descale it. Gary's coffee hasn't worked for 2 days. So now I cleaned it and now it ran and it's working. So good. Well, he'll have coffee. And then he's been having to wait till he gets to work every day because they have K-cups and a Keurig at work. And he was not very thrilled with that. So we're gonna have some baked potatoes. Wait, I don't need it that much. So now I need to do something with our kitchen because honestly, I've just been sitting down doing nothing besides editing a video and reading and playing with the kids since we got home. Gary FaceTimed me around 4 and he was like, I'm leaving work. And I was like, what? Because I felt in my head it was like 1 o'clock and I was like, oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock already. So I just got everything done, edited, came in here. Now I need to clean up. So Gary got home and we spent some time outside, just sitting down, talking, relaxing, watching the kids play in the shade. They're sitting in the shade because it's hot in the sun, but actually in the shade, it doesn't feel bad at all right now. So anyway, I have some leftover gluten-free noodles heating up in the microwave. Our baked potatoes are in the Instant Pot. I have water here boiling because I just sliced up? No, I didn't slice them. I chopped off the ends of the green beans. So I'm gonna make up the green beans, and when those are done, dinner is done. I'm not doing anything with the ribs. Normally when I make ribs in the crock pot, I'll throw them under the broiler in the oven for a few minutes and kind of crisp them back up. But these are country ribs, and I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it today. So, actually, very random thought that has nothing to do with what I just said. But Gary is off work on Thursday because he has a doctor's appointment. So I said, when you're done, can we go to Sam's Club because he needs more drinks for work? And I was explaining to him that I don't want to buy him drinks from anywhere besides Sam's Club because he likes these green teas. And if I buy them at Walmart, they're like $9.98 or something for, I don't know, 12. If you buy them at Sam's Club, they're $12.98 for 24. It makes no sense to me to buy them at Walmart. None whatsoever. So I was like, why don't we go down there, load up on some drinks, bring them back, probably spend money that we shouldn't be spending anyway, but because when you go, you gotta get stuff, because how often do you go kind of thing. But at the same time, like, I can't fathom spending that much money at Walmart when I can get double for like $2-3 more at Sam's Club on some things. So possibly Sam's Club on Thursday, not 100% sure, but there's a high probability of us going. So there could be a Sam's Club haul coming. What are we gonna get? Sam's Club will tell us when we get there. That's how it works. You walk in and Sam's Club tells you what to buy. So just got these in. Tomorrow, the kids and I are going to the pool for a little bit. It's supposed to storm tomorrow. We have severe storms coming Wednesday, but not until the afternoon. So my thought is to get up, have some breakfast, relax for a little bit, kind of the same way we did this morning. Leave 10:30ish, go to the pool, pack lunch before we go to the pool, swim for a few hours, have some lunch there, and then come home at like 1 or 2, because I think as of right now the storms are supposed to start around 2, but you know how the weather is, it can change from minute to minute, so who knows when it's actually going to storm tomorrow. But I think that's going to be the plan tomorrow, is to go to the pool for a little bit, but we're going to pack our lunch and take all that with us. So dinner is served tonight: baked potatoes, green beans, and ribs. Okay, you know what time it is. Dinner's cleaned up, animals are fed, we've got kids to bathe because they have dirt all over their faces. Because we let our kids go outside and be kids, so they're always dirty at the end of the day and they always need to get cleaned up. And that's what we're getting ready to do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.